get you to Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi. So wind is one of the things that we're looking at, Tone.
Yeah, you know, it's been going on for a couple of days, and it will continue through the upcoming weekend. In fact, you take a look at our new Smyrna Beach cam, and you can even see the whitecaps at night, and along with that camera bouncing around, just kind of shows you how rough it is. Again, the surf being agitated by this very strong dome of high pressure to the north and the front down to the south, just kind of taking the wind and forcing it back towards our coast. So that's the first component of this week's mess. The second one is this area of low pressure here that's going to dive southeastward into the Gulf of Mexico tonight and tomorrow, and then begin to form an area of low pressure. And then tomorrow, I think, is when we really start to lock in on the future track and the risk for severe weather as that low pressure begins to develop. We'll see how the models handle it, if they come into better agreement or not, because right now the GFS is up here and the Euro is closer to the Tampa Bay area. Either way, we're going to get the rain and the wind out ahead of it, and then the good stuff in form of the heavier downpours and the even stronger winds with the storms will arrive during the afternoon on Saturday through very early Sunday morning. Of course, we'll be here through the evening on Saturday night, right through daybreak Sunday morning, giving you guys the coverage you need to stay safe if indeed we need to be here. Palm Coast, Daytona Beach, back towards Ocala. Look at the rain just coming in off of those Atlantic waters on those gusty east to east, northeast winds. And at times, with the yellow, it gets a bit heavier down to the south. Few showers here into central Brevard County. Gusts along the coast, 25 to 35 miles an hour, even at the top of the 6 o'clock hour. So plenty of wind, few showers, 11 o'clock temperature only falling to about 69. Watch how this plays out. Area of low pressure starts to develop, feels the upper level piece of energy kind of coming together and then developing and spreading northward. Look at this, 5 o'clock on Saturday, really getting into the heavier rains now, and that will blast northward. And as you look here, you can see these individual pockets of reds and darker reds there. That is an indication that this particular model believes that there is going to be enough instability for some strong to potentially severe storms. Here's a closer look at that very same model. There are the winds on Saturday, 1 o'clock, 2025, and then notice what happens. The heavier rain starts to move in 3, 4, 5 o'clock, and then as we get to 6, 7, 8, 9, everything lifts from south to north. The front and the low continue to move across the peninsula, up to the north and the east. The gustiest of winds start to move offshore by 7, 8, 9 o'clock Sunday morning. So again, potentially some significant rain. So the impacts, coastal flooding, heavy rainfall high. For now, we're going to keep the wind threat of 40 plus at a medium. If that trend continues, we'll bump that up to red, and tornado threat for now is low. But I think by tomorrow afternoon, as that low pressure starts to develop here in the Gulf of Mexico, we'll get a better handle on whether or not this is going to be upgraded to a level 2 of 5, or does it stay at level 1. Future cache rainfall had a swath of 3 to 5 inches of rain in and around the I-4 corridor. European is still pretty adamant about 3 to 5 inches of rain. The GFS has backed off just a little bit. Bottom line, though, no matter how you slice it, that's a lot of rain, and that's why we're watching for possible flooding Saturday afternoon on into very early Sunday morning. Look at the Euro here. This is Friday on into Saturday. Wanted to show you the strongest winds here. Look at that. Towards the coast, 40, 45, 50 mile an hour winds, and then that all begins to lift down towards the north and the east. One more model here. I wanted to show you the GFS. Notice the track here going up towards the Big Bend with a huge swath of 40 to 50 mile an hour winds and a better risk for severe weather if this scenario plays on out. Something we're going to be watching for you very, very carefully. With all that wind, look at the rough surf here right through the upcoming weekend. Stay away from the ocean. Do not jump in there. And again, you do not want to put a boat even on the intercoastal waterways with wave action that quite high. Impact afternoon, impact morning on Sunday, improving Sunday afternoon, blustery and colder as we get you into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.